Well, I can't say I'm surprised by this one. What's up, YouTube? My name is Jason, and this is my take, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to be reviewing the new NAV album, Demons Protected by Angels. NAV, your girl's favorite brown boy, is a rapper and producer out of Canada who is a very big name in the trap lane. I first heard him from his feature on Travis's Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight, which actually was one of my favorite songs on there. Nav's parts really did stick with me. It was not anything crazy, but it's still something that I go back to. He's a producer as well. In fact, produces most of his discography. And one of his biggest produced tracks is actually back in 2016, where he was on the boards for one of the biggest diss tracks of last decade, that being Drake's Back to Back. Now listen, I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. When it comes to Nav, I am just not a fan at all. I understand why he's big, but honestly, with all the projects that he's dropped, and yes, I've listened to them all of these over here, it's just not doing it for me. But hey, that Bad Habits cover, that's hard. That's a hard cover. Honestly, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or mean or anything, but Nav, he to me, he sounds like a drugged out robot. Think Sonny from iRobot, but on lean. Super sleepy and boring. And for the most part, the production is pretty generic trap music. So I can't lie, going into this new album over here, my expectations were that I wasn't gonna like it. And I always hope that I'm wrong, but I just was not wrong on this one because it's bad. It's very bad. And I can't say it's his worst, honestly. I feel like I've heard worse than this one. But let's jump into a few highlights on here. The track Never Sleep featuring Lil Baby and Travis Scott was a banger. And honestly, whenever Nav and Travis Scott get together, they usually come up with something really nice. And Lil Baby was a perfect addition on here. There's also the track One Time featuring Don Toliver and Future. Nav came through on here, and Don Toliver and Future, that was a very nice pairing of what those two did together. So yeah, 2 songs out of 19. All the rest of them just were not doing it for me. And the thing is, the main problem for the most part is Nav. There are some songs where the production is fine, and there are some songs where the features on the songs that I didn't care for showed up and were better, but they were not enough. Songs like Baby, Demons in My Cup, and Don't Compare, examples of tracks where the production was solid, it was cool, but it was Nav, how are you not doing these tracks justice? Then you have songs like Playa, My Dawg, and Mismatch, where the features just completely outshine Nav. Gunna on one, Durk on another, and Babyface Ray as well. They just it should have just been their songs, honestly. But to me, easily the worst tracks on here are Interstellar, Loaded, and Reset, where Nav just is the annoying. It's why it annoys me. His very just stiff and robotic flows, his singing on a lot of these tracks, especially those 3, were just awful. The song Reset with Bryson Tiller, it was both of them were bad. It felt like Bryson Tiller just stooped down and just gave a very, very boring singing performance. The hook on the song Loaded was so annoying, and Nav just finds a way, man. It's crazy. The song Interstellar that features Uzi is one of 2 tracks featuring Uzi, where on this one, Uzi was fine. He was also fine on the other track. I feel like he really didn't bring it on this album. But Interstellar, to me, stuck out the most. Both of them it's just a pain to get through, man. It really is. This might be my shortest review on the channel, man. It's not much to talk about. Nav's albums really don't have variation when it comes to, lyricism and content and what was going on. I'll say this, his Tsunami Warning album with Weezy, that one is probably his best, mainly because Weezy is taking over production and not him. But still, Nav, to me, he just doesn't have that it like factor. Like he just doesn't keep me. Most of these songs are not that different in terms of what he's talking about or what's going on. So why it's 19, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, maybe you guys like it. Let me know. I don't. And I'm gonna give this 3 out of 10. So what you guys think of this new NAV project? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What were your favorite tracks? Let's discuss in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching another week of Jason's Take. Got more coming for you. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm Jason. This has been my take. I'll see you next time.